6 p.m. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Prime Minister has underscored the need to highlight the tourist places of Pakistan at the international level. The Governor Sindh discussed the overall situation in the province with the President and the Prime Minister in Islamabad today. The Special Assistant to the Prime Minister on Accountability says all cases of telegraphic transfers of money abroad to accumulate assets there are being sent to the National Accountability Bureau. The Chairman Kashmir Committee has emphasized the need of resolving the Kashmir issue in accordance with the aspirations of the Kashmiri people for durable peace in South Asia. The Azad Jammu Kashmir President has termed the Indian attempt to change the demographic composition in occupied Kashmir as a violation of the international laws and war crimes. China has warned to reciprocate if the United States imposes more tariffs on its goods. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan has underscored the need to highlight the tourist places of Pakistan at the international level while focusing on the provision of world-class facilities to the tourists. He was chairing a meeting of the Task Force on Tourism in Islamabad today. The Prime Minister said there are numerous opportunities of promoting tourism in the country. Imran Khan said during the establishment of tourist zones and their development, special care should be taken not to disturb the natural beauty and the environment of the area. He directed to compile the relevant laws as soon as possible. Earlier, the Prime Minister was given a detailed briefing on the efforts to highlight the tourism potential of the country at the international level and the progress being made in provision of facilities to the tourists. Prime Minister Imran Khan has expressed the confidence in the abilities of Chairman Senate Sadiq Sanjarani and expressed the hope that he will continue dispensing his duties in an efficient manner like before. He was talking to the Senate Chairman Sadiq Sanjarani, who called on him in Islamabad today. The Prime Minister said the full confidence of the Senate members in the leadership of Sadiq Sanjarani is a confirmation of his leadership skills and running the affairs of the Senate smoothly. Imran Khan also congratulated Sadiq Sanjarani on achieving the confidence of the upper house of the parliament. The Governor Sindh Imran Ismail called on the Prime Minister Imran Khan in Islamabad today and discussed the overall situation in the Sindh province. They especially discussed the problems faced by the people of Karachi in the wake of recent rains and measures to address them. A senior political leader, Ali Gauhar Mahar, also called on the Prime Minister Imran Khan and discussed the problems being faced by the people of interior Sindh. The Governor Sindh Imran Ismail also called on the President Dr. Arif Alvi in Islamabad today. They discussed the overall situation of Sindh with particular reference to Karachi. The Governor Sindh apprised the President on issues faced by the people in the wake of recent rains in Karachi and the steps being taken in that regard. The President directed to use all available resources to resolve the problems. Imran Ismail also briefed the President on continuing development projects in Sindh undertaken by the federal government. The Special Assistant to the Prime Minister on Information and Broadcasting, Dr. Firdaus Ashik Awan, says Pakistan TehreekEInsaf's victory in the Senate has buried the politics of those who want to run democracy as robot. In a tweet today, she said the opposition should first promote democracy within its own ranks. The Special Assistant said threats to respectable senators is highly condemnable. She said casting vote on the voice of the conscience is real democracy. Firdaus Ashik Awan said people have rejected hereditary politics in Naya Pakistan. She said the opposition harmed the symbol of the federation for its personal and political gains. The Minister of Defense Parvez Khattak has termed Mir Hasil Basinjo's remarks about the head of a national institution as baseless. In a statement today, he said it is better for Mir Hasil Basinjo to accept his defeat in the no-confidence resolution against the Senate chairman than leveling such unfounded allegations. The minister said Mir Hasil Basinjo's statement does not reflect his political wisdom and maturity. The Director General ISPR, Major General Asif Ghafoor, has rejected the remarks made by Senator Hassel Bazinjo after the failure of the no-confidence resolution against Senate Chairman Sadiq Sanjarani. In a tweet, he said remarks by Mir Hassel Bazinjo implicating the head of a national premier institution are unfounded. He said the tendency to bring entire democratic process into disrepute for petty political gains does not serve democracy. The Special Assistant to the Prime Minister on Accountability, Shahzad Akbar, says national money was plundered without any mercy in the past. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad this afternoon, he said the Sharif family used telegraphic transfers for their money laundering to make assets abroad. He said all cases relating to telegraphic transfers are being sent to the National Accountability Bureau. Shahzad Akbar said looted money is being recovered and another plea bargain was made today. The Central Ruwayat Halal Committee of Pakistan will meet in Karachi this evening with Mufti Munibur Rahman in the chair for the sighting or otherwise of Zil Hajj Moon. The Zonal and District Ruwayat Halal Committee's meeting will also be held at the respective headquarters. This is Radio Pakistan. The Azad Kashmir President Sardar Masood Khan has strongly denounced the Indian attempts to change the demographic composition of occupied Kashmir. Addressing a function in Islamabad today, he pointed out the population is being transferred from different Indian states to the occupied valley. He said Pandit and Sainik settlements are also being established there. The Azad Kashmir President said Kashmir is a disputed territory and bringing peace. These demographic changes are contrary to international laws and tantamount to war crimes. The Chairman Kashmir Committee, Sayyid Fakhr Imam, has emphasized the need to resolve the Kashmir issue for durable peace in the South Asian region. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad this afternoon, he said Kashmir is a disputed territory and the issue must be resolved according to the wishes and aspirations of the Kashmiri people. Sayyid Fakhr Imam said the government is making sincere efforts to highlight the issue of Kashmir at every international fora. He said the plight of the Kashmiris will be raised with 5 permanent members of the United Nations Security Council. Sayyid Fakhr Imam said the Kashmir issue is becoming the burning issue in international affairs, and the American President Donald Trump has again offered to mediate between Pakistan and India for resolving the Kashmir conflict. In occupied Kashmir, India is deploying over 28,000 additional paramilitary troops in the territory to suppress the ongoing Kashmiri struggle for freedom. These troops are being sent to occupied Kashmir less than a week after New Delhi moved 10,000 army soldiers to the territory. Official sources said over 280 companies of the paramilitary forces are being deployed in the Kashmir Valley. The American President Donald Trump has reiterated his offer to mediate between Pakistan and India on the Kashmir issue. Talking to reporters at Ohio in the United States, he said it is up to New Delhi and Islamabad to decide on mediation, and he's ready to assist both the sides. Meanwhile, India has again rejected American President Donald Trump's offer to mediate its dispute with Pakistan over Kashmir. The Indian Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar, during a meeting with the Secretary of State Mike Pompeo on the sidelines of an Asian Security Forum in Bangkok, said any discussion of the disputed Himalayan region would be between India and Pakistan only. China says it will take countermeasures if the United States is bent upon putting more tariffs on Chinese goods. Spokeswoman of the Chinese Foreign Ministry, Hua Chunying, said today that China doesn't want a trade war, but it is not afraid of fighting one. The United States has formally withdrawn from Intermediate-Range Nuclear Forces Treaty with Russia. In a statement after attending ASEAN Foreign Ministers meeting in Bangkok, American Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said the United States will not remain a party to a treaty that is deliberately violated by Russia. Pompeo said the United States remains committed to effective arms control that advances the United States allies and partners' security. The INF Treaty was signed by the Soviet Union and the United States way back in 1987. And now volleyball. The third Asian Men's Under-23 Volleyball Championship begins at Naypyidaw, Myanmar tomorrow. Pakistan volleyball team is participating in the championship. And finally, the weather. Mainly hot and humid weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. However, rain, wind, thunderstorm is expected at isolated places in Malakand, Hazara, Mardan, Peshawar, Rawalpindi, Gujranwala, Lahore divisions, Islamabad, Gilgit, Baltistan, and Kashmir. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link, facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.